Hello everyone. Thank you for visiting DeepInside Channel. We delve into the laws of the universe and the spiritual realm. I am a researcher in spiritual logic and experimental logic. How can we make our life more successful? The following video will share 2 core factors in the spiritual realm that ensure your business's 100% success and sustainable development. Today, April 2, 2024. In the spiritual realm, for work to be smooth, regardless of the profession, it is influenced by 2 things: spiritual merit and luck. Among them, spiritual merit is essential. Spiritual merit can be converted into visible fortune, which is money. Large spiritual merit means even a single signature can bring in millions. Small spiritual merit, and you struggle to make a living. So, how to increase spiritual merit, or blessings, the pure and precious energy that anyone who understands the spiritual realm and grasps the universe desires? The answer is, there are only 2 ways to increase your spiritual merit: cultivation of wealth and almsgiving. Almsgiving, we are already familiar with from previous videos shared by the channel. But not everyone can afford to give alms, especially when the daily meal is a concern. Deciding what to eat, what to use, saving so that after paying bills, there's still a little left for parents or for medical emergencies. Therefore, today's video will share the second method to increase spiritual merit, which is cultivation of wealth. Many understand the concept of almsgiving, but cultivation of wealth is mostly unclear to them. Almsgiving means you take a loss, giving your money to those who are starving, in dire need, their lives miserable. Your small amount of money, like grains of rice, seeds of gold, sown into the vast field of spiritual merit in the universe, doesn't disappear. It just transforms from tangible to spiritual form, and when it blooms, it expands tenfold or 100-fold when transformed back into tangible blessings, money, houses, etc. Enough for us to see the magic and great benefits of almsgiving, which the ancients encouraged their descendants to do, like giving lucky money at the start of the year, so that these good actions would follow the individual's fate and luck, benefiting them in return. What about cultivation of wealth? It is the effort we make to contribute, serve the enterprise, organization, or customers we are working for. If one understands cultivation of wealth, even without almsgiving, they can still succeed in their work. The spiritual realm does not record our efforts through labor contracts we sign between employees and employers. Let me give an easy-to-understand example. A woman agrees to work as a housekeeper for a certain salary per month. If the workload for the woman is too heavy, the spiritual realm witnesses that she should actually earn more, but she happily accepts a lower salary than agreed with the homeowner. The quantitative difference acknowledged by the spiritual realm will transfer into spiritual merit, accumulating invisibly, and over time, magically making her work more smooth. That is cultivation of wealth. Many world's tycoons started from zero, a prime example being the king of Trung Nguyen coffee. He had a tough youth, growing up in a poor farming family but always yearned to break through. Mr. Vu started working early, from selling corn, raising pigs, or helping his mother make bricks. These jobs paid very little, but as he put effort into them, the universe recognized his work's value beyond what he was paid, turning it into spiritual wealth for Mr. Vu, which one day returned to help this man gradually build his coffee empire worth billions of dollars. Perhaps, the next generation of Vietnam's tycoons also implicitly understand this rule. They don't rush to let their children take over the company too young. Children from wealthy families, with large spiritual merit, lose some of it as they grow. To ensure the longevity of their corporations, tycoons have their children start from the bottom, like mixing cement, cleaning, or being an assistant, not yet entrusted with the business. It's an implicit way for their children to have time to cultivate wealth, accumulate spiritual merit and wealth, so they will smoothly lead the company to grow. Another example involves 2 individuals starting spas. Let's call them A and B, beginning with just 2 beds and shabby furnishings. However, it works with great dedication for her customers, even offering very low prices for whole body treatments, accepting very little profit. The spiritual realm witnesses that she deserves more benefits than she brings to her customers. Over time, her spa becomes busier, she upgrades to 3 beds, 5 beds, 10 beds, her business flourishes, and her career succeeds. All thanks to the process of cultivating wealth, enduring hard work, and accepting losses. On the contrary, B has a wealthy boyfriend who gives her a large capital. She immediately invests it in opening 3 beautiful, modern spa stores located on major streets. Everything seems perfect, but inexplicably, just 6 months later, her spa chain collapses, unable to bear the operational costs. It's because B's inherent spiritual merit wasn't enough to manage 3 stores. She had no time to cultivate wealth, and the system grew because of her wealthy boyfriend's spiritual merit. The spiritual realm couldn't allow her to succeed like a bankrupt. So, do you think just having a large capital, a smart investment strategy, and many tricks is enough to easily make money? But your empty spiritual realm can't bear such big ambitions. Many coffee chains, tea shops, restaurants, and clothing stores pop up, but they only last for a while and can't endure long because the owner's spiritual merit isn't enough to sustain the system. Even though they are talented strategists, their careers still collapse. My advice is, whether you're opening a food stall, a fashion shop, serving, or working as an employee, give your best. Wholeheartedly serve your partners, customers, and superiors for a long time. Don't think you're at a loss because the spiritual realm witnesses everything, and your future will surely rise. The path to wealth and promotions in society will open wide. Many people think that as long as I work hard, my life in the tangible world will improve. That mindset is correct, but in the spiritual realm, it's not enough. You have to work beyond the tangible blessings you're receiving. Otherwise, the spiritual realm owes you nothing to bring wealth to you. The universe won't pity you for being impoverished and suffering to bring you money. Environment matches real people, real work, like a Chelsea football player who, despite not being played, refused to leave to seek development. He happily accepted sitting cool, eating a golden bowl, being a substitute for 4 years, but still receiving a huge salary of £40,000 a week. Later, he had to retire early and lost his house after failing investments, unable to find any coaching job. Or teachers working with the same salary, in the same position, but one devotedly teaches students, sharing all knowledge and teaching skills. The other waits for the class to end, giving superficial lectures, indifferent attitude. Naturally, the devoted teacher is promoted later, while the other faces difficulties, showing lack of capacity, and loses the job. Besides, spiritual merit can also increase through many small things you do in life, like removing a water bottle, a brick, or a rock from the road or a curve that could endanger other drivers. Although it's a small action, it's an act of cultivating wealth that the spiritual realm above witnesses for you, making your path smooth, free from accidents or collisions. If during the process of cultivating wealth and giving alms, we waste, using too much spiritual merit on unnecessary things like buying luxury items, indulging, it's like pulling young rice, our achievements can't be brilliant. Those who understand the rule of the spiritual realm, namely being thrifty, diligently working, and saving spiritual merit, just keep accumulating until the right moment. The rice is ripe. Good luck comes. The universe lets them jump into business, and immediately that project succeeds spectacularly, exploding grandly. You might be excited about the video, hoping for a magical method, quick as closing your eyes, mumbling a few spells, and wealth, glory, and riches appear. I wish there was such a magical method, but truly, the path to success has no shortcuts. The most accurate, fastest way to reach our goal is through almsgiving, but the main road we must run, sweat, shed tears, even blood, is the method of cultivating wealth I just shared with you. Don't be afraid of loss, be foolishly brave, give all your strength, talent, serve customers, superiors, live for society, the community, the country, do the smallest good deeds. For there are always invisible eyes in the sky, watching day and night, intervening based on cause and effect to bring good things to you. The video ends here. Going around will equip more knowledge about the spiritual realm for everyone in the coming time. Thank you for subscribing and